Professor Pius Deji Olariwaju, PhD, FCIB. Exchange of pleasantries. Please, the President said you can have a seat. Thank you very much for warmly welcoming the President. Welcome, sir. The President exchanged pleasantry with the Second Channel and Haji Umar Sulusi. Oh, sorry, it's Damburan Kano, not Second Channel. Sorry for that.
The President, Chairman of Council of the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, CIBN, Professor Pius Deji Olariwaju, PhD, FCIB. Our revered royal fathers, Alhaji Shehu Muhammad, FCA, Sarkin Shanu Kano, coming in. Alhaji Umar Sanusi, FCIB, Damburan of Kano. Distinguished member of CIBN Governing Council and immediate past chairman of CIBN Kano State Branch, Alhaji Adibu Wadanas, FCIB. CIBN Kano State Branch Executive Committee members, chaired by Alhaji Abubakar Usman Bello, FCIB. Our esteemed guest speaker, my teacher, Dr. Ali Dahiru Muhammad, representatives of the branch controller, CBN, and all the zonal controller of the Nigerian Deposit Insurance Corporation, regional managers of money deposit banks, zonal heads of Bank of Agriculture and Exim Bank, chairman of CIBN Kaduna, Katsina, and Jigawa States, chairman National Association of Microfinance Bank, Kano State Chapter, our esteemed stakeholders from the academia, Professor Binta Tijani Jibril, FCIB, Professor Aisha Tofa, respected members of Kano State Business Community and our sponsors, CIBN Northwest Zonal Coordinator, Jamilu Ilyasu, our distinguished sponsors, esteemed members, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to greet you with the most beautiful salutation ever. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. This year's dinner is especially significant as we address a topic that resonates with the core of our industry's future, fostering financial sustainability, innovation, and the contributions of non-interest banking. We are privileged tonight to have the President, Chairman of Council, Professor Pius Deji Olariwaju, PhD, FCIB, whose leadership and legacy agenda have provided a transformative roadmap for the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria. His vision for leading an innovative financial system, entrenching ethics, gender and geographical diversity, accelerating visions and values, competence development and new engagement align seamlessly with the themes we will discuss this evening. Sir, your presence is highly, we're honored to have you around us. We also warmly welcome, the ex-CIBN Kano Chapter Chairman, Alhaji Wadanas, ACIB, who is also a distinguished member of the Governing Council, and many other dignitaries. We thank you for your support and commitment to advancing the banking industry in our region and beyond. Tonight, we are privileged to hear from our guest speaker, Dr. Ali Dahiru Muhammad, an expert in non-interest banking, who will deliver a paper titled the role of non-interest banks in promoting a sustainable financial system. Dr. Aliu Dahiru, we look forward to the insight you will share with us, which I'm confident will inspire robust discussions and innovative ideas. Let me take a moment to acknowledge the presence of representatives from key financial institutions, including Central Bank of Nigeria, NDIC, Bank of Agriculture, Bank of Industry, and Lexim Bank. We are highly honored to have you amidst this gathering. I must also extend our appreciation to the distinguished members of the Kano business community and the academia, who bring invaluable perspective to tonight's discussion. Your contributions are pivotal in bridging theory and practice, ensuring that innovation in the banking sector translates into real-world impact. To our revered royal fathers, thank you for gracing this event with your presence. Your role as custodians of tradition and community continues to inspire us to build a financial system that serves all segments of the society. You're welcome, sirs. A special acknowledgement goes to our sponsors, whose generous support has made the event tonight possible. You are vital partners in our mission to advance financial inclusion and sustainability, and we deeply value your contributions. You are the backbone of events like this, and your partnership ensures we continue to drive impactful conversations that shape the future of banking in Nigeria. On a lighter note, they say bankers love to talk about interest, but tonight we are talking about non-interest. It's a reminder that sometimes doing less can actually mean achieving more. As we enjoy the evening, I encourage us to engage meaningfully with tonight's discussions and with one another. It is an opportunity for all of us to bond together and get to know each other better. Let us leave here not just inspired but committed to building a financial system that supports sustainability, equity, and long-term growth. Once again, on behalf of the CIB and Kano State and our able chairman, who is unavoidably absent, we may be able to be graced with his presence, all things being equal before we close. I warmly welcome you to this year's annual Bankers Dinner. I wish you an enlightening and enjoyable evening. Thank you very much.
My joy knew no bound this evening when I came in and I said the galaxy of people that are seated here, people that matters in Kano, a highly respected city of commerce. I referred royal fathers, Alhaji Shehu Mohammed, FCA, FCCA, Sakin Shanu Kano, and Alhaji Umar Sanusi, ACIB, Dan Burama Kano. Good to have you, sir. It's a privilege. And it gladdens my heart that bankers are not just talking about money alone. They are now talking about even organizing people, building customs. And I want to thank you that may your days be long, as you reign in your various domains. We are glad to have you in our midst because it's an encouragement to us that it is not just about money alone, that we also value human beings. We are also community people. Distinguished members of the CIBN Governing Council, the immediate past chairman and CIBN Kano No State Branch, Alhaji Aliyu Wadanas, I want to thank you immensely. It takes a man to make a difference. You have been working assiduously with us in Lagos. I came here some years ago for this kind of a dinner, and we saw that enthusiasm and passion for excellence in you. And since that time, you have never disappointed us. We are very proud. This organization is very monumental because of the role you play. God bless you. Our esteemed guest speaker, Dr. Aliyu Dahiru Mohammed. It has been said, that We used to talk about interest, and interest is killing us and killing everybody. Now we are focusing our attention to non-interest. I think some years ago, some of us saw that opportunity. Professor Peter can bear with me because he's having at CBC. And we said, let us put something in place. I'm glad that you are here in our midst, and we are going to have a wonderful session today. The chairman, the Kano State Branch Executive Committee members, chaired by Alhaji Abubakar Usman Bello, ACIB, and also the Ajia, who has been wonderful, Ajia Naimat Abdullahi. We thank you for good leadership, because it takes good leadership for people to follow you. They are following you because they know that you are doing the right thing. Thank you, man. I think guest speaker, I think I mentioned that Chairman, Kano State Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mines, Agriculture, Alhaji Garba Imam, FCIB. Everybody is FCIB, CIB, yes. Representative of the Controller, Central Bank of Nigeria, Kano Branch, and the Kano Zona Controller, Nigeria, Deposit Insurance Corporation. I hope they are here. They are always, we used to make a statement that there is no fundamental difference between CBN and CIBN. All you just need to do is to remove I. And we are the same. So good to have you this evening. Regional managers and deposit banks. It gladdens my heart when the council member whispers to me that all of you are represented there, and that is the way to go. If we really want to make a change in our ecosystem, we have to work together. If we work individually, we will work faster. But when we work collectively, we will work further and achieve greater results. So I thank you for honoring this invitation and being here this evening. Also now heads of banks, of agriculture, and Exim Bank, we learned that you are also on the seat. You are all warmly welcome. Chairman of CIBN, Kaduna, Katsina, Jigawa branches. I learned you are even here with us. We welcome you and we appreciate your coming. The Chairman, National Association of Microfinance, Kano State Chapter, we also thank you for coming here today. Our esteemed stakeholders from academia, yes, Professor Tijani, Jubri, FCIB, one of the newest FCIB in town now. Good to have you, man. Professor Kabit Tahir Hamid and Professor Aisha Tufa. All of you are warmly welcome to this occasion. Respected members of the Kano business community, it's good to be in your midst today. It's a day of joy for me because, like I said, it's a thing of beauty for you to see your colleagues and for us to be able to interact. So, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor and a delight to join you tonight for the Kano State Branch 2024 Annual Bankers Dinner. I must say, seeing so many of us gathered here on Saturday evening just goes to show that bankers really have an appetite, not just for numbers alone, not just for interest alone, but for good food and also great conversation, on the future of finance in our country. And this evening, the theme is very apt and very current: fostering financial sustainability, innovation, and contribution of non-interest banking. Promises to serve us both food for thought and also inspiration for action, for us to be able to shape our dear country for better. Ladies and gentlemen, let me close by quoting the great Nobel laureate, Mohammed Yunus, who once said, non-interest banking promotes financial stability by reducing debt and encouraging equity financing. Is that not what is lacking in our system today? If it's what is lacking and the solution is in our hand, then we have to pursue that solution to the logical end. I therefore urge each of us to consider how we can contribute to a legacy of resilience, inclusivity, and ethical growth in our financial sector. Let us seek out new opportunities to collaborate, innovate, and expand our services in ways that meet the needs of today while safeguarding the possibilities of tomorrow. On behalf of the Council, I want to say you have done wonderfully well, and your message will be passed across. This is a wonderful gathering. God bless you.
Please, you can do better.
Distinguished personalities here present, permit me to stand on the existing established protocols because of time factor. because I have few slides to share with you so that we can digest the little information and knowledge I have with you. Before I proceed, let me also appreciate the effort of CIBN for its forthcoming as far as non-interest banking is concerned in Nigeria. Being a deputy director of the Institute of Islamic Banking and Finance, together with my prof here, the former director, I knew how the CIBN has been forthcoming about collaboration and ensuring that we spread the knowledge to the whole country. I'm very pleased with that, and we are working towards achieving our objectives. Let me also say that this favor proceed to the role of non-interest banks in promoting a sustainable financial system. Please go to the next. I have some arguments inside, but I will lighten them since we have not finished our dinner. I have some strong arguments, but I will soften them as we are taking our dinner. I'm also pleased with the effort of CIBN and other collaborators. I will be brief in some aspects because I have about 26 slides, and I will emphasize on some areas where I feel we need to understand and appreciate the role of non-interest banking in promoting sustainable financial system. Next slide. I will not waste time. This is just giving history about 5 decades ago when the effort of Islamic banking started from Indo-Pak, Indonesia, Bangladesh, it's called Indo-Pak, India, all right? And so far, we have seen the effort of non-interest banking globally. Now, as introduction, Islam forbids interest and other elements such as gharar, maisir, speculation, and usurping or eating other people's wealth. These are the key prohibitions. If you are asked about Islamic bank, what is it all about? There are prohibited elements. Riba is number one. I understood bankers want to talk about interest. And today we are talking about non-interest. All right, very interesting. So Islam prohibits interest. That is why we want to talk about non-interest because it's prohibited. Other elements are gharar, extreme uncertainty. Okay, you buy something without knowing the price or without knowing what you are buying. So you need to know the description, the price, the time of delivery, and other details. So this is emphasized or is prohibited to enter into any trading which has gharar, extreme uncertainty. Maisir, gambling, is gambling, okay, we all know. Speculation is also prohibited, and eating other people's wealth. Studies have shown that the above listed elements were the cause of financial crisis. We are not far from the 2007-2008 financial crisis, still fresh in our memory, and still there were other crises that have happened after that due to debt in many countries and due to interest and compounding interest. So Islamic finance and its features are universal and have mitigated power to abate the crisis. My president, I was very pleased when I heard him talking about what CIBN stands for ethics, and Islamic finance stands for ethics and Sharia compliance. So we can actually come together to salvage our financial system from all problems, potential problems that will stop us from achieving sustainable financial system. It offers finance with lower rates, model, protection of social welfare, stimulation of real economy, and integration of Muslim savings that would otherwise be absent in the system. Many Muslims shy away from interest-based banking system. So if you introduce non-interest, many of them will now come and do savings and do banking with what you have. Right? Next slide. That is, if you apply Maqasid, it will be even more easier to achieve this sustainability that we are talking about. Thank you very much, our esteemed participants.
President, Chairman of Council, Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, Professor Pius, give a ring right. Christopher Pius, Deji, Olariwaj. With your permission, I would like to stand on existing protocol because of time. I want to start by first thanking Dr. Aliyu for his brilliant paper. It has taken us into historical perspectives and also prospects for the future. It touched the whole global impact of Islamic finance. But I want to restrict myself just for 2 minutes to my local environment. Islamic banking in Nigeria started in a very difficult way. I'm sure Jai's staff who have served for 15 years or 10 years or thereabout will confirm this. We must be very, very thankful to the present Emir of Kano, Muhammad Sanusi, during his time. That was the time the first license was given to Jai's bank. Today, we have 3 others in the terrain, and they are not doing badly. If you take comparative analysis of balance sheet of banks, the conventional banks are doing much, much better in terms of balance sheet size and other ratios. But the Islamic banks, 4 of them only, some of them are in the top rank, the best 5 or 6 I've seen in such ratios. This is very, very, very important, and I commend you for that performance.
For me, I'm so happy to do this, honestly, for what the Kano branch has done. I have been part of the leadership of the branch from 2016 up until last year, and then I'm also part of the ex-official members of the branch. Honestly, they have taken the branch a bar ahead in terms of running the affairs of the branch. During our tenure, we didn't, collaborate more, because now you can see a lot of the business communities are here with us, sponsoring dinners, sponsoring the bankers game. So, well done to the new ESCO of Kano branch. I'm so proud to stand before you here to say well done. Secondly, to my president here, when he was talking about his legacy project, I know he was actually, it's not just the talk, there's also action to what he has been saying. And then what caught my attention was the gender, generational, and geographical inclusion. Prior to his tenure, Chartered Institute of Bankers is more restricted to southern Nigeria.
Southwest.
But as we speak today, here in our midst, we have about 4 council committee members of the Chartered Institute of Bankers. That is geographical inclusion. Just sitting by my left is Professor Binta Tijani. I remember the president called me and said he has reached out to Professor Binta Tijani and she's not responding to his call. That please I should get across to her that it's urgent, he needs to talk to her. And I called Prof, and then she said, our mothers, the phone is somewhere while she's somewhere taking care of the family. She said, okay, she will get back to the president. And then it was after that conversation, the president now told me that they are awarding her with the highest honor in the banking and finance industry. That's the fellow of the Chartered Institute of Bankers. For us in the industry, we know MDs of banks are, lobbying to get this title. But Professor Binta, sitting with us here from Bayero University, was given this of merit. Mr. President, I have, in this my 8 years, serving in the branch leadership, I have never seen the president of the institute, coming to Kano based on the invitation of the branch. All others are either presidential engagement or the legacy projects, or they are supposed to meet the government. But the branch reached out to the president that they are having this dinner, and the president promised them that he will be in Kano with them today, and who is here. Because yesterday up till around 2 a.m., we're still trying to sort the ticket issues, because the airline has to ship their flight from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And he said if he's leaving Lagos by 8:30 p.m., what time will he be here? So he has to connect through Abuja just to be with us this evening. Mr. President, we thank you so much, and we don't take this for granted. And on behalf of the professionals of Northern Extraction in the banking and finance industry, we want to say Mungo Desa. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And mine is just to pass our warm gliding to the President for blessing this occasion. Like they just mentioned, this is not a presidential engagement. He is answering a state function invitation. We are hoping, inshallah, early first quarter of next year, he will certainly be in Kaduna by the grace of God. I also want to urge and advise that I know all state branches of the institute have their KPIs, and everyone is assiduously working towards achieving them. There should be a little bit of collaboration and partnership among and within the zones, so that certain things we can do together, instead of us leaving Kano or Kaduna, Katsina or Jigawa to be doing certain things on their own. I think there is a lot to gain and benefit from partnerships and collaboration. And I am urging and begging our Kano chapter that let's start, because in Northwest, when you talk of Kaduna and Kano, that's Northwest. So let's please show the right thing to be done, so that other zones in the country will copy from us. So we'll be the first to start that kind of collaboration and partnership. Thank you very much.
Haji Abubakar Isbar Bello. Please, I will use a round of applause for Chairman. Down to earth, very easy going. So we'll move to the presentation of gifts. Just as we pre-informed us from the beginning, the CIBN 2024 Bankers Game just came to an end last 2 weeks. So the cash rewards for the winners were actually reserved for this event. We wanted to actually hope to have our president in the field to present some of this reward, but because he was not present, we said let's be part of the celebration for this, so that you have a feeling of what actually happened on the field. And we hope that in the next edition, we'll have you live in the field to present this medal. Please, a round of applause for our president again. So without wasting further time, I will call, we'll start with the individual awards. So we'll start with the individual awards. So the first on our list here is the highest goal scorer of the tournament. And this award will be presented by Professor Binta Tijani. Abdullahi Uru of FCMB is the highest goal scorer of the tournament. Abdullahi had to his name 7 goals in this year's football tournament. He marched forward to take his cash reward of 50,000 naira. This from FCMB. This is made possible by our partners and our sponsors. Please, the cameraman, let this go very clearly to the So he is receiving his cash award of 50,000 naira for being the highest goal scorer of the tournament. Abdullahi will not still be going because he also eventually emerged as the most valuable player of the tournament. After scoring 7 goals, he also assisted 5 goals, which made his team to move all the way to the finals. And eventually, his team was the eventual winner of the competition. Another 50,000 naira for Abdullahi being the most valuable player of the 2024 CIBN Bankers Game. Thank you very much, Abdullahi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, Prof, you are not going yet because of time.
This one is for me.
So, we are giving the best goalkeeper of the tournament. Throughout the tournament, he was able to concede just 3 goals. He conceded just 3 goals, and that goes to Suleiman, aka Onana. The goalkeeper of the tournament, he was able to keep his net very clean, that assisted his team to the finals. That is a cash reward of 50,000 naira also to the best goalkeeper of the tournament. So this also goes to the best coach of the tournament. The best coach of the tournament emerged because he did not lose a single match throughout the tournament. And it also goes to the coach of First City Monument Band, the person of Ahmad Yahaya. Please, a round of applause and God to give his cash reward. It's easy because of the partnership that we had from the likes of Gerawa, Riceville, the partnership we had from the likes of Abuna Steel and Gas. And this award goes to no other band but Taj Band. In short, I was told that in the finals, starting from the regional head down to the security, nobody missed out. They were all in the stadium. Thank you very much. As that award goes to them. Yes, the next award is the most behaved team. The most behaved team goes to the other band, but UBA. UBA, throughout the tournament, they had no single yellow card. They were not cautioned for in any of their matches. So that gave them that award of the most disciplined team. Thank you very much. As Mr. Peter takes that on behalf of UBA. So the next group award goes to the best dressed team of the tournament. And this goes to no other band but Jai's band. They was dressed, they was neat, back in the tournament. When they fall down on the pitch, they have a standby cleaner. Second runner-off goes to no other band, but I am laughing because Chairman is about to present a gift to his own band. Keystone Band. Please represent of the Keystone Band. Worthy of note, Keystone Band, this is their first participation in this game, and they went all the way to clinch the 3rd position. Wow. This is a round of applause for them. Something significant also happened in the course of the registration. Our chairman was almost leaving Polaris for Keystone. He ensured he gave the approval for the registration to Polaris before he left. And when he came to Keystone, about to commence, and he said, no, Keystone must participate. And he also gave approval for Keystone to join the competition. Please, round of applause for chairman. Thank you very much. So he's going to present the second runner-up. First runner-up, sorry. And the award for the first runner-up go to no other band but Taj Band. 150,000 naira cash. This is the first time that Taj went all the way to the finals. And they actually hope to win the converted prize. But unfortunately, they met with a team that was very difficult to crack.
Okay, what is what?
So the winner of the 2024 CIBN Interbankers Game, this award is going to be presented by the President himself. Monument Bank, who emerged the winner of the 2024 CIBN Interbankers Game. The trophy is here and a cash reward of the sum of 250,000 naira. For record purpose, First City Monument Bank is winning this tournament consecutively for the third time.
Wow.
For the third time. They were actually winners in the 2022 edition. They were also the winner in the 2023 edition and also the winner in the 2024 edition. Yes. Please, a round of applause for them. A round of applause for them. Thank you very much, the President, for this. The CIBN Kano chapter has a gift for the President. And this gift is going to be presented on behalf of the people of Kano to the President by the Chairman and the Central. The Chairman and the Central are going to present a gift to the President. Okay, sorry, the Chairman and his escorts.
We humbly
Come here.
I'm grateful to the Chairman Council for visiting us. It was the rare privilege of having you in our midst this evening. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.
A round of applause. A round of applause as the gift has been presented to the President. Thank you very much, the President, Chairman of Council of the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria.
Good evening, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. The President, Chairman of Council, Professor Vice D.G. Alara, the FCIP, distinguished members of the Governing Council, esteemed Speaker Dr. Ali Tahir Muhammad, our very royal fathers, members of the academia, business community, sponsors, and invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is my pleasure and an honor to deliver this closing remarks amidst this gathering. I have eagerly looked forward to for a very long time for this gathering. Actually, we have done a lot, and I have to appreciate the ESCO. Even in my absence, the indefatigable Vice Chair, Hajia Naima, as well as other colleagues on the ESCO. You have done well. Thank you for that. This annual Bankers Dinner holds a special place in my heart as it brings together the finest minds in banking, finance, academia, and business to celebrate our achievement and deliberate on the future of our industry. This year's theme, fostering financial sustainability, innovation, and the contribution of low-interest banking, is one I am particularly passionate about. The focus on ethical and sustainable financial practices speaks to our collective responsibility as financial professionals to create a resilient and inclusive system that benefits all. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed President, Chairman of Council, Professor Pius Olaraju, FCIB, for his unwavering support and for embodying this transformative legacy agenda that continues to guide our institute. Professor Olaraju, your leadership is a beacon of excellence. We are deeply honored by your presence here tonight. To our guest speaker, Dr. Ali Ayer Muhammad, thank you for lending your expertise to this critical discussion. I'm confident that your paper has provided the actionable insights for all attendees. To our royal fathers, business leaders, members of the academia, and all distinguished guests, I extend my heartfelt gratitude for your support and active participation in this event. While I am deeply deeply disappointed to not have been part of the beginning of this occasion due to flight issues, I take solace in knowing that the evening was in the capable hands of the first Vice Chair and the exceptional organizing team. I trust that tonight's discussion has brought thought-provoking and has proved to be thought-provoking, and that the bond of friendship and collaboration will grow even stronger. Once again, I sincerely thank you for your understanding. I wish you all the memorable, successful evening, and I look forward to connecting with you soon in the future events. Thank you. So while I was just as a way of closing, while I was a bit, my speech was actually drafted because I didn't know I'm going to make it to Kano. We finished our board meeting around 6 p.m. in Lagos, so I had prepared a small closing remarks that will be delivered virtually. So, but on a closing note, I really appreciate you, sir, for our chairman in council, and then we appreciate the prof, as well as other academics here. We appreciate our sponsors, we appreciate our partners. I especially want to mention Gerard Rice Mill, for obvious reasons, represented here by the Group Deputy Managing Director in charge of the Gerard Group of companies, as well as other corporate sponsors. We appreciate you all. I appreciate my colleagues. I've seen them, all our colleagues, the regional heads, as well as other banking professionals and leaders. I appreciate the regulators and all other stakeholders that have made it to this dinner, that have made this dinner what it is today, a great success indeed. Thank you very much. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for allowing us to see the success of this dinner. We thank you all. God bless you. God bless Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria. God bless Kano State. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Please, we can do better for the chairman.